Got a huge producer's letter, and this is part 1, so we should have more on the way. It's been a while since we've heard from the producer, and he admits that in the letter. And here he admits that the test results were not optimistic. So full admission that the game needed a lot of improvement. He defined the problems as twofold: static combat and boring growth. Agreed. The overall combat system has been changed to allow attacks while moving. Conflict between characters have been eliminated in all areas except conflict areas. The inertial effect applied when changing direction has been minimized to increase the responsiveness of operation. So this PvP thing, as some people have said this was done a long time ago. They keep mentioning this as a recent thing, so I think they've further reduced the amount of PvP in the game, which for me as a PvP fan, I'm not hugely excited about, but the responsiveness in combat and removing some of the inertia, that's definitely a new thing, the inertial effect. That's good to see. He's talking about skills here. They've added new skills in addition to targeting skills, which when they've said targeting in the past, what they meant by that was tab targeted skills. Many new skill types have been added, such as specifying a direction or hitting a specific point. So this could be like a template-based, like aimed skill, and the specific point to me is like an AoE circle that you place. Instead of like all the AoEs before seemed to be mostly PB AoE, just around your character. And I don't recall there being any like real aimed skills at all. So that's nice. They've increased the number of skills initially given and quickly changed the learning speed of new skills. Big, because yeah, you started out with not very many skills, and that's part of the reason the combat didn't feel very good. So they're giving you a lot more skills early on, and learning speed has been increased. And yeah, so we know that the skill acquisition was slow, and upgrading skills was also very slow. Talk about upgrades to the stat system. Honestly, I don't know a lot about the stat system because I didn't get to play it, but it sounds like these are upgrades. Passive skills have been adjusted. Reduce the burden of operating multiple equipment sets, I assume that means. Making equipment and obtaining. So easier to make equipment and upgrade it. There's the video. We'll watch that in a bit. Auto hunting and auto movement have been completely removed. So they were talking about, we're taking it out for the upcoming test, but we don't know if we're going to take it out completely. They've taken it out completely. Huge news. Great to hear. The amount of hunting that you have to do to grow your character has been reduced significantly. Other things besides just killing mobs. Experience rewards for Adventure Codex, Exploration Codex, and regional events have been significantly increased. That's good to hear. Various mission elements other than hunting are added to the Exploration and Resistance quests. And party play instance dungeons that require boss clearing. So yeah, they didn't really have like a party level instance dungeon. They were like open dungeons, open world dungeons. And then there was like a single player boss dungeon as well. So it looks like they've added that. Leveling time's been significantly changed. The time it takes to level up has been significantly reduced. Upgrading your equipment has been increased. The time or the speed to do this has been decreased. Skills are automatically acquired as level grows. The amount of materials needed to strengthen skills has been, I assume that means decreased to speed up skill growth. Or they're giving you more materials through play. Level growth has been adjusted on manual play to max level. The time to reach 30 has been reduced by a third. The time to reach 50 has been reduced by 1/10. Massive reduction. So I imagine, yeah, the past level 30 grind was just extreme. So even reducing it by 1/10, I imagine it's still going to be a huge grind to get to level 50, but that's good to see. Some of these changes will be in the upcoming test, which, hopefully I'll be in. I don't know. And then finally, they have a bulletin board. So they're taking official feedback, but it is a Korean bulletin board, but that's a good step, I would say. There's the bulletin board. Let's watch the video. Again, short video. We only see a few skills. I think a lot of what we're going to see is auto attacks, and we only see a few weapons. So starts with double daggers. It sure looked like he stopped to attack here, to me. And then, yes, he's moving there a little bit without that skill. There's a dodge skill used. And then he switches to crossbows. Yes, and he is moving while attacking and using skills with the crossbow. Wand. Moving with the auto attacks, fine. Okay, that's good. Sure seems to be not moving for this skill. This big, huge slam type skill. Switches to greatsword. Didn't seem to move for this skill, this big greatsword slam. It's moving when he's auto-attacking with the greatsword. He moves with this spin to win skill, but the spin to win skill was one of the few skills where you could actually move before. So, okay. So this video doesn't do much for me. I hate to be negative, but man, it's just the same thing with them, like not showing much of the game, only showing the good parts. They're so closed, and I think that's been a problem the whole way. And yes, they're more open here, but still, they need to really like open up the lines of communication a lot further than this. Show us a lot more so we can really give feedback. Without seeing the UI, it's hard to tell what skills are being used, if he's just using auto attacks or if he's using skills. And only showing 16 seconds. I mean, there's only so much you can give for feedback on that. So either way, I'm trying to give this game a chance. They are making the right improvements. Will it be enough? Because there was so much needed to be done. That definitely remains to be seen. I'll keep my eye. I'll definitely keep my eye on it. I'll keep watching this game. My hopes are pretty low still, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.